Hello, YouTube. Thanks for watching. My name is Chirnese Liverpool from the law offices of Chirnese L. Liverpool. We are a boutique law firm that specializes in immigration, bankruptcy, adoption, name changes, and expungements. And today we're going to be discussing the 7 different types of adoptions that there are in California. So the first type of adoption that there is in California is a step-parent adoption. A step-parent adoption is when an individual that is married to another individual desires to adopt their child. So let's do an example. Say that I officially got married yesterday, and now today my husband wants to adopt my child. So that would be a step-parent adoption because he is not the biological father of my child, but he wants to adopt my child and I am married to him. So that is a step-parent adoption. The second type of adoption is either a close relative or a grandparent adoption. So say you're an aunt or an uncle and you want to adopt my child, or you're the grandparent of my child and you want to adopt them. That is a grandparent adoption or a close relative adoption. The third type of adoption that there is an adult adoption. An adult adoption is where an individual desires to adopt another individual that is also adult. So that can be done as well. Usually it's going to be something to formalize, perhaps like an existing relationship. So perhaps a step-parent adoption that wasn't able to be done while the child was a minor, or for whatever reason, it just was never done. Usually you see an adult adoption when it is an adult adopting their stepchild. That is an adult adoption. The fourth type of adoption is a private placement adoption. With a private placement adoption, that is usually taken care of when the birth parents or the birth mother will choose the future adoptive parents of the child. So if I was currently pregnant and I know someone that I want to adopt my child, that is a private placement adoption. There is also a type of adoption called an agency adoption. An agency adoption is where you use an adoption service provider agency that will tend to match a birth mother or birth parents with a prospective adoptive parent. So that's something that you may see online where you're seeking to adopt a child. And you're going to go through an agency. They do help to facilitate some of the paperwork or some of the placements, should I say, finding a match between the prospective adoptee and the birth parent. Next, there's an international adoption. An international adoption is where you decide that you want to adopt a child that is not in the residence of your same country. So say you're a resident of the United States and you want to go over to Ghana and adopt a child. That is an international adoption. Also, a lot of times, sometimes agencies can be involved with that as well to help facilitate that, especially when there are some countries that are part of the Hague Convention. You definitely want to use like an adoption service provider or something like that to help facilitate doing the international adoption. When you do get the child here, you will have to do a re-adoption a lot of the times, depending on whether or not it was a Hague Convention country. But sometimes you'll have to do a re-adoption here in the United States. And that is something that is called an international adoption. And the last type of adoption that we're going to talk about today is a foster care adoption. A foster care adoption is when a prospective parent wants to adopt a child that is currently in foster care. So if you have a foster child that's been in your home and you decide that you want to go ahead and adopt them, that's usually what we consider to be a foster care adoption. I hope I have described all of these adoptions for you so you kind of know what you're looking for or the type of adoption that you're going to be doing. If you need some assistance with any of these types of adoptions, feel free to contact my office. I'm going to put my contact information down below. Please feel free to give us a call if you're in the United States, in California, or in Nevada. We can assist you only in those 2 states. So feel free to reach out to us to have a free consultation to determine whether or not we can assist you with your adoption needs. Thanks for watching and have a great day.